I turned to leave, expecting him to stay behind. I took a few steps, then a few more. Behind me, the village sounds continued. Doors opening, voices calling, life moving on. And then I heard it again. Soft paws. Not running this time. Not rushing. Just following. I didn't look back. I didn't slow down. I wanted the choice to be his. We walked like that for a while. Me ahead, him behind. A small distance that meant everything. When I stopped, he stopped. When I moved, he moved. At the turn toward my home, I hesitated. This was new ground. I waited. For a moment, he stayed where he was, sitting down, tail curled neatly around his paws. He looked around, then back at me. I knelt and waited quietly. No calling, no reaching. After a few seconds, he stood up and crossed the space. Step by careful step, he came toward me and stopped right at my feet. I held my breath. He looked up, eyes calm, no fear left in them. That's when I understood. He wasn't following out of habit anymore. He was choosing a place, a person, a home, even if he didn't know the word for it yet. I stood up slowly and walked the rest of the way. This time he didn't stay behind. He walked beside me. Some journeys don't start with doors opening. They start with quiet footsteps following you home. The door closed softly behind us. Not a loud sound, just a gentle click. The orange kitten froze. His ears twitched. His body lowered slightly, ready to disappear if he needed to. Everything was different here. New smells, new shadows, new silence. I didn't move. I placed the FourPawFriends soft blanket on the floor, right where the light touched the ground. Not pushing it toward him, just letting it be. He stayed near the door for a long moment, watching every corner of the room. Then he took one step forward. Stopped. Another step. Stopped again. Finally, he reached the blanket and stood there, unsure. The room was quiet. No wind, no rain, no footsteps rushing past. He lowered himself slowly and curled up, tight at first, guarding himself. Minutes passed. His breathing softened. His body loosened. For the first time, there was no need to stay alert through the night. I sat nearby, not touching, just present. And as the house grew still, I realized something quietly. This wasn't just his first night indoors. It was the first night he didn't have to listen for danger. He slept deeply, and so did I. That night, the outside world stayed outside, and safety finally stayed in. Morning light slipped quietly into the room. Not harsh, not sudden, just enough to touch the edge of the FourPawFriends' soft blanket. The orange kitten stirred. Not startled, not jumping up. He stretched, slowly, carefully, like his body was learning something new. Safety. His eyes opened halfway, then fully. He looked around the room, taking it in. Walls, stillness, no wind, no rushing footsteps. For a moment, he didn't move. Then he sat up. No panic, no freezing, just curiosity. He sniffed the air, patted a few steps forward, and paused near where I was sitting, close enough to feel my presence. He looked up at me, not asking, not afraid, just checking. I smiled softly and stayed still. He yawned, a wide, unguarded yawn, and settled back down, tucking his paws beneath him. That's when it hit me. This was the first morning he woke up without scanning for danger. The first morning he didn't need to decide whether to run. The night had taught him something important. He was safe enough to rest, and the morning was teaching him something even bigger. He didn't have to leave. That morning, fear didn't wake up with him. Peace did.